Well, hello, it's Tina here from Waffle Free Storytelling. Good morning. You're joining me with my pack on our morning walk. And I thought you might enjoy to have a little bit of a story today to kick things off with. So unless I get tangled up, here's a story. It's called Finding Truth. There was a man who had everything. He had an amazing job, a wonderful career, a happy and a excellent and successful family, but he himself was not happy. And after much thinking and pondering, he came to the conclusion that he needed to go in search of truth. So he said to his family that he was off, and he packed his bags, and no matter what they said, off he went on his quest. And he traveled across continents and countries. He went into towns and villages and cities. He crossed oceans, he crossed valleys, and he crossed mountains. He spoke to kings and queens and gurus and teachers and anybody who he thought might have the answer to his question, but he never found what he was looking for. And the weeks turned into months, the months turned into years, and decades passed. And finally he was, honestly, just about to quit, when he came to a mountaintop, and right at the top of that mountain, in a cave, he found truth. She was an old woman, all wizened and scarred, and her hair was lank and long and scraggy, and she had like one tooth in her mouth, and her skin was so thin, it was like parchment stretched over bones. But her voice, when she spoke, her voice, it just rang out like it was calling onto something in the ages. And he stayed. And she taught him everything about how the world works, the beginning of things and the end of things. And after a year, he knew his time was up. And so he stood at the mouth of that cave, and he turned to the old woman and he said, "Lady Truth, you have given me so much. There has to be something I can give you in return." And Lady Truth looked at the man with her single tooth almost falling out, her skin all haggard and parched, her long, lank hair drooped over her shoulders, her bones just sticking out like vulture's wings almost. And she looked at the man and she smiled and she said, "Tell the world that I am beautiful." Hey, so it's a random little 2-minute story for you today. It is actually starting to rain. And that's what you get for being out in the middle of nowhere. Check that out. I just love it. Grey winter skies. All right, have a beautiful day. And see you around.